Minister signed the historic India-UK Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement with UK Secretary of State for Business and Trade, Jonathan Reynolds, this week. Under the leadership of PM Narendra Modi ji, the deal unlocks massive export potential for India. Here are some of the highlights of the top benefits of the deal. Indian goods gain zero duty access on 99% of tariff lines, covering nearly 100% of trade value. Nearly $56 billion bilateral trade at present, set to double by 2030. $23 billion export opportunity in labor-intensive sectors unlocked for India. MSMEs and small businesses will see a demand boom, boosting both jobs and investments. They can also now participate in the UK's government procurement. They also get access to trade finance, education, global partner networks, and GI and IPR protection. Our artisans, craftsmen, and others will emerge as key players in global value chains. The deal will create opportunities for over $900 million of exports in the leather and footwear industries. India is poised to gain over 5% UK market share in the next 1 to 2 years. Great times ahead for our production hubs like Agra, Kanpur, Kolhapur, and Chennai. With tariffs cut from as high as 12% to zero, there will be a big surge in exports of Indian textiles and clothing, empowering artisans including women. It will open up access to premium global buyers and retail chains, helping them directly export to the UK. Exponential growth is projected for exports of ready-made garments, home textiles, carpets and handicrafts. Production in sectors like gems and jewelry, chemicals, plastics, furniture, sports goods and toy manufacturing among others will see a big uptick. Make in India and vocal for local get a big push, and so does employment generation. Big gain for our farmers with duty-free access into the $37.5 billion UK market on over 95% of our agri and processed foods tariff lines. Our exports are projected to rise by over 20% in the next 3 years, aiding us towards our target of $100 billion agri exports by 2030. India's sensitive sectors like dairy, apples, oats, and edible oils stay protected. Massive job growth is projected across the agri value chain. Tariffs on 99% marine exports have been eliminated, opening up the UK's $5.4 billion marine market to our exporters and fisherfolk. Several seafood processing MSMEs employing women will see big gains. 28 million lives, especially in Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, Kerala, Gujarat, and Tamil Nadu, will benefit directly. India's young professionals get an edge with mobility commitments that will benefit yoga instructors, musicians, and chefs, as well as those in IT, R&D, and related services. A key breakthrough is the Double Contribution Convention, which improves take-home pay for Indian workers and lowers costs for companies. 75,000 Indian workers have been exempted from the UK Social Security payments for 3 years. The Indian pharma industry is poised for big gains with the agreement. Zero tariffs will give our generic medicine exports a massive impetus. Medical devices like surgical instruments, diagnostic equipment, ECG machines, and X-ray systems will not attract any duty, reducing costs for our medtech exporters. Indian engineering and electronics goods manufacturing will be another major beneficiary. With tariff cuts from as high as 18% to zero, our engineering goods will become more competitive in the UK markets, with exports predicted to double, reaching $7.5 billion by 2029 to 30. Zero duty on our electronics will also strengthen our foothold in the UK market in smartphones, optical fiber cables, and inverters.